Got a sub in here.
What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be working on the shock mounts for the fronts. So that's going to be this portion. We're going to be welding the little, I guess you call like ears or whatever, off the frame, and then down there it's already just has already a hole there for the bolt. And we're going to do the same for the other side. And I got these made now. So these are 3-inch instead of the 2-inch that came with the kit. Also, these are a lot better thread. You see how this one's kind of like shaking in here. This one sits nice and firm, nice and tight. And we got these duplicated. So all we did was take the Fat Fabs kit that came with these, and then I had 2 more copies made. So there's gonna be 2 and 2 on each side, and the shock will sit right in the middle. This portion will sit on the frame, welded in, and it'll sit something like that. So on the left side. So this would look like. 1 second. This will go something like this. Like that. That's it, nice. Alright, let's get it. So we got these on now. On the right side. And see if you, this was a setting now, you could put this back where it was. And just secure the nut. Now you tighten it by a wrench. Lock it in. Same with this side. Like that just sits so much nicer and more secure than the one that came in the kit. As you can see, like how flimsy the threads are. It's like not all the way in. So we're gonna switch this side as well. Alright, so the front inner and outer tie rod sleeves, you could call, they're on. Looks so much better. Sits nice. So I think this is my right height. And as you can see, so we just gonna have it like eyeballed, and it's sitting pretty nice and straight. And now we're gonna work on the shocks, get those welded and tacked in. First things first, we're gonna have to see what the collapse height is, and then we're gonna have to see what the maximum height is, and then weld it from there. But yeah, this is looking nice. These were the original sleeves that they gave us. See, they didn't even put like any spot for like a wrench, but you know, we got that put on these ones. So I could put a 24 wrench on that and just tighten that. The lowest point.
Yeah, but yeah, that's last time.
Like these, you see these rails?
Yeah.
If those, like, let's say we take those out, then that would become our lowest point. So it would drop like another 2 inches.
Back out.
So pretty much he's on the floor. We're gonna work on the shocks now. We just wanted to see what the collapse height is. But damn, sitting 5 feet off the ground from the top to the bottom. So when you measure from here to the floor, it's 5 feet. So just right there. My red Jeep is 5'3", so this is already 3 inches lower than that, but I still think we're going to be going at least 2-3 inches lower once we just take out those cross beams underneath and the back is done. So we're going to cut this marked area off, so this is about like a 1/4 inch, because right now we don't have that much shock travel. So the desire is to have about 2 inches. Right now we only have like about a 1 inch, so we're just going to start from there and then keep going up. And then once we have like our desired height, we'll do the same for these and keep going.
Oh my god, that Milwick.
Alright, so we got the passenger side shock on. That's all nicely welded in. And we also got the driver's side. This thing is coming together. They're just tacked in right now, but you know, one day come just weld everything in if everything is good, which should be, fingers crossed. And then we're gonna chop these off too once everything starts getting welded in. Alright, so since we got the shocks in and everything, so we're done with that. So that looks really nice and healthy. The bag looks nice and healthy in there as well. We're gonna start working on the flare. We're gonna start with this side because this side has a 265 on it, and then this side has a 275. So we're definitely not running the 275s. We're gonna be running 265s. Instead of a 40 series, we'll probably go with a 35. You know, a little bit of more, well, less of a sidewall, and then that'll give us more room in the flare and everything like this. This actually works out great here. There's a gap, so that's good. On my other Jeep, I had to cut that out. And on the 275, that's touching, so definitely not gonna run the 275s. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the left flare and we're gonna just pretty much take out the whole plastic inside, and then just start from there, adjusting, and then, you know, see how it fits, go from there. What we're going to start modifying first is, So we took out the inner little reinforcements. Didn't need that because we got rid of those 2 tabs on the fenders anyways. So this is in the way right now. And so instead of cutting this, what we're going to do is we're going to roll it flat first, just in case I do need it, because I want this flare to be tucking the tire like how my other Jeep is. So what we're going to do is we're going to just heat this up with the oxyacetylene and then just go one by one, something like this, and then we're just going to flatten that out, cool it down, and then test it back, see what else is hitting, cut from there, and then just keep doing back and forth until we get it right, and then we'll just replicate the other side.
Music on the beat, y'all.
Alright, now we just gotta cut this section like we did on this one on the passenger side. So I made a template, so pretty much if you line up that hole, you got that there, and then we did the same for the side. And then just a fade out. Put it on that side. Better. Alright guys, so this is I think we're done for today. We got the front shocks welded in, they're tacked up. We got this clown here. We got the inner and outer tie rod sleeves in, they work great. And I'm really happy that the front fender flares went on without stretching them like my other one. A little bit of modifications and I think these are gonna sit proper. But yeah, right now she is sitting pretty much on the frame, measuring under 5 feet. Next week hopefully we can start the steering shaft, the intermediate shaft, and maybe start capping and welding everything in. But that's a wrap. Special shout out to Harmeet